In the ancient halls of the Lactose Library, where whispers of cheddar echo through enchanted shelves, one warrior dares to learn what others fear to curdle.
Guardian of the sacred cheese, scourge of mold kind, and now, student of the Swiss scrolls.
Armed with his dragon-etched radiant lance and a Gizite will sharper than aged Gouda, Ramladu seeks the ultimate knowledge, the forbidden formula of eternal taco stability. For that may be an answer in Jara's game. But beware, for deep in the dairy dust lies danger. The Dewey decimal of doom awaits. Thunder crackles as the weather settles in. Moldy pages flutter across the library. Ramladu looks up briefly but settles back into his study. A sinister rot spreads unchecked. Endless shelves curve into the darkness, groaning under the weight of ancient tomes. Faint light filters down from glowing runes etched into the arched ceiling. The scent of mildew and forbidden knowledge hangs thick in the air. Ramladu sits at the central archive chamber, war lance in harness, cape rippling in the stale magical breeze. Scrolls spiral around him, orbiting like curious sentient fireflies. Fleece at his side, sleeping. Imagine that. Sleeping. Ramladu's dragon-shaped grimoire fluttering in the wind between bestiary pages, lists of gems in Icemule Trace and those of the elven nations. But wait. Mold creeps in, a faint whistling sound echoes through their chamber, pages slowly turning on their own, barely noticeable as Ramladu concentrates his study on Jara's game.
Hotel! Arachne!
From the depths of a shattered card catalog rises a creature, a demon. Dewey, a decaying humanoid monstrosity made of rotten parchment, book mold, and bone dust. His eyes burn like two cursed lanterns, and his fingers stretch into inky claws sharpened on centuries of overdue fines. Dewey the mold demon, decrepit, an old librarian of, well, old. Really old. He's old. Get it? He's a moldy demon named Dewey.
You cannot restore what time has erased, warrior.
Then I'll rewrite the ending.
Ramladu removes a dragon-etched Gezite warlance from inside his dragon wing-plated weapon harness. A ripple of Rhimar-blue light shimmers over the surface of the warlance as a faint bellow vibrates through it. A shower of dancing, blue-tinted Niveus and silver sparks flare up from Ramladu's ice-blue dreamstone.
You dare enter my flavor domain, Ramladu. I have catalogued every forgotten cheese, every gem, every frail, every sin of hearth, the gods, the unpopular ones, like crashes, paper hour, the griffin sword, Waldo 2, eyes, titans before Arctic titans, Yardy's brown sugar. I've left nothing out, nothing, even spoiled bighorn blue. The horror is real, and it's spectacular.
Dewey lets out an evil laugh. Paper cuts ebb and flow within his face. Ramladu, stoic, his booming voice through helmet.
You've corrupted the sacred shelves with your stench, Dewey. Step away from the brie of enlightenment. or be skewered on the war lance of Coar.
Ramladu, standing at the ready. Rhimar-blue sparks swirling in Ramladu's wake. The tiny motes of light merge together into the ethereal form of a horned ram as it canters forward, its horned head held high. The battle dance begins. Steel clashes against slime as destiny is diced and grilled. For in this library, knowledge isn't just power, it's lunch. Dewey slams the ground with the staff made from a cracked spine of an ancient ledger, causing indexes to fly off shelves and bind into living chains. Ramladu spins through the air, wing-shaped armor plates catching the dim light, as he slices through a barrage of animated reference cards like deadly paper shurikens. Runes on the walls glow violently as Dewey chants in a dead librarian dialect, summoning phantoms made of torn bindings and whispering footnotes. The battle crescendos at the central pedestal, a giant stone dais shaped like an open book, where Ramladu hurls his lance into the air, letting it spin as a beacon of Coar's light.
You're finished, evil
As it lands,
demon.
the chamber explodes into cascading light and silence. Ramladu victorious, holding a glowing scroll titled,
"We already have that," signed a mysterious author with a V.
Ramladu runs a hand over the surface of his Gezite warlance, removing any lingering dirt and grime, paper, and parchment. A shiver runs through the Shezite warlance in response to the touch, sending fractal patterns of Rhimar-blue light into the air. Ramladu stands alone as the runes dim. Dewey is gone, dispelled, sealed, or simply reorganized. The dust settles. A single page flutters to the ground at Ramladu's feet. Blank, ready to be written.
Fighting mold with honor and cheese, a native justice who never flees, and Ramladu, defender true, charging forth in sapphire blue.
And so, Ramladu, battered, triumphant, and maybe a little bit confused, stands victorious once more. And we're not quite sure if he was able to study enough wiki lore to prepare for Jara's next game. But the storms have passed, the scrolls have settled, and the forces of evil are vanquished, at least for now. But your adventure, dear traveler, is just beginning. If you enjoyed your time in the realms of magic, mystery, and utter madness, don't just vanish like a cheap teleport scroll. Smash that like button with the force of 100 Massies. Subscribe to join our fellowship for future quests and cast Massies of these videos to your friends, guildmates, and hapless tavern strangers.
Fighting mold with honor and cheese, a native justice who never flees, and Ramladu, defender true, charging forth in sapphire blue.